Chapter 1. Out of course. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I'm driving. The draw distance in this is not too great. I think this game takes place like in one house, so I don't think it needs to have good draw distance and everything. It's a cool song. I guess I did just get out of the bar, so I should be driving drunk, right? Whoa. I honk. Oh. Oh. Man, shouldn't have had that last drink. Uh-oh. Who was that? Is that White Knight?
The shock was still echoing in my bones, as the image of that girl coming out of nowhere surged back in my mind. Did I hit her? Was she dead? I couldn't remember. Thoughts were spinning in my head. I hope I didn't run her over. I hope she's still alive. Then, the pain. Terrible pain on my side. And this question. Where am I?
Uh-oh. Had a little too much to drink there, buddy. Oh, this looks good. Oh, dude. Why you gotta get in this situation? Desperate. Despite the pain, using to walk was still possible. I could examine the place using A. This girl on the road, the impact, I couldn't find her body. I don't know if we ran into her. Is that a fire? I don't know where I'm going. Bye. Maybe I'll head back. Ooh, perspective change. Box seems to be connected to the electric lighting of the street. Yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, it's over here. Perspective changes. No body, no blood. Where did the girl disappear? Let's go to the spooky gate. For help, I could rely on the Boston Daily News, which I could check with X. I don't want to look at the Boston Daily News. Who reads a newspaper at a time like this? Vesper Manor. I didn't ring the bell. My head was empty. Come on. Whoa. that seems good. Seems like a good thing.
I was trying to collect my thoughts, but the intense pain was scattering them like a bunch of dead birds. My fear of being wounded changed into an obsession. Was I about to die?
Let's go up the stairs. The arm came from a marble structure. Arm of a statue there. Ooh, wine. There was still some golden liquid inside the glass. Hello? Anyone home? I would be afraid of frightening the landlord was out. The key might be around here somewhere. I would be afraid of frightening the people in the house. They see this limping stranger banging on their door.
My pain growing and some nausea starting up. Don't stop. Think quick. Think well. It was just
No
an
use.
accident.
That lamp has seen better days.
The girl must have made it out alive. I had to make it out alive too.
Couldn't see a thing. The window is watching over the tomb. Is that a hint? Should I go to the tomb, maybe? Oh, it's a statue. Nothing on the bench, huh? Margaret Vesper, born inventor Grass. B. Norman. This name coming from nowhere was chilling. Henry Vesper, a relative of the landlord. That's what it says on their grave, or is that his commentary? Trash can? Key was probably hidden nearby. Ugh. Can't find these keys. The statue was staring at me with a white hostile stare. William Vesper, no date on the grave. If I had a key, where would I have it? A metallic shard in the dark night caught my attention. Wait, what? What do you mean a metallic shard? I was busy reading the... Let's say a metallic shard. No key here. Should I just wander off? Okay. That's as far as I can go. Gotta look at the newspaper. Price is 10 cents. That didn't help. Arm came from the marble structure, but there's no key in sight. was for sale. What'd I do that for? It was quite a drop. You're so drunk, man. Hope there wasn't anything useful inside. What's this? This unknown symbol let out a powerful aura. Oh, still unknown symbol. Whole lot of walking. Oh, what's there? Yeah, there would be a hide key for sale. This board looked like as old as the house. Should be a hide key if they're selling the house, right? Man. Never gonna get anywhere, am I? Let's see. Metallic shard in the dark caught my attention. Why do you keep saying that? I don't see a metallic shard. Statue has been moved recently. Whoa. That's not right. It's over here. Nothing. Touch it? Oh. I could not see it because the world is black and white. Twisted, but the dead probably kept their burglars away.
I was about to desecrate a sanctuary, to open the door to a world I didn't belong to. But whoever lived in there, they would understand. I needed help. Anyone would understand that.
I mean, it's kind of your fault. You're drunk. But hello. Honey, I'm home. Not good.
Somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell, like a cornered animal. The smell of fear. And yet, I entered the place because I had no choice. I was praying to find a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached the wrong door.
End of chapter 1. And we're back. A loud clock. Oh, I'm supposed to be walking. Here's a phone.
Hello? ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
What the?
What had happened?
Oh,
This cold. The darkness around me. I was usually not afraid of the dark. But there, on that day,
are you freaking kidding me?
I remembered I had a matchbox somewhere in my jacket. The urge to light a match was growing with every new chill running down my spine.
Oh my, what the ah! Ah! Okay. What's this? More matches? Oh, great. That means I'm gonna run out of matches. I mean, I don't have any way to defend myself, right? So... Hey, lights. How do I stop using a match? Guess I don't. I have more than enough. Oh, I have the maximum amount of matches. Nothing special about that wardrobe. Yep, match ran out. Home. Nice perspective change. Really, really good, guys. Thanks. Book. William is 7 today. He is with Henry running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down, and their yells gave me an awful headache. I am now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him, to make him embrace the Venter Cross legacy, to show him the way. Henry is a dreamer and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Behind every great man there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is leaving in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act through him. And may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop running after deceiving lights to find the place he deserves in this world. Okay. Library, I guess. Closed. It was locked on the other side. Yeah, that freaks me out when doors are locked on the other side. It's like, oh, I guess there's someone over there. Ooh, pictures. There's a picture of someone that's really, really faded. Someone sitting in... No, that's a question mark. But that's a little boy. September 5th, 1910. William, 6-year-old. Daydreaming already. No other images. Lightning. soothing aura was surrounding this lunar goddess statue. That is a cool statue. Suffocating in this useless illuminations and frills, the mansion doesn't have the greatest benefiting a fortune like the Vespers. Well, I didn't talk about it with Henry. He was quite upset. For the first time, I think I saw something like rage in his eyes. For a few seconds, he didn't look like a man. And then he shut himself back in his melancholy and played the piano all afternoon. His jazz again, the stupid music which reeks of debauchery and misery. I don't want to read all of it. Window? Was it the glow of the accident I was seeing out there? Saving? Oh, chairs are where you save?
Are you there?
Oh, what the hell? I woke up. I had recovered some strength. I could run using Y. Oh. Wee. I runs like a weirdo. The garden looked like it was sleeping in the darkness. The night was too dark to see anything without light. A box full of old science books. Seeing the woman with the church candle, I was wondering where God was. A boy with a religious dress, a house full of old traditions. Okay, well, I guess I will... Oh.
Help me.
Who was it? Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either.
Did she walk
I had
into
to be
this?
more badly wounded than I thought.
Did she walk in here? Or was it actually the door right in front of me? Might have been the door in front of me. I couldn't tell which door. Probably freaking out too much. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Please don't be spooky. A man was living here. Boots have been used very recently. Oh, good. That's great. I love it when things have been used recently in old places. Couldn't open it. It's no use. Okay. Did I try the phone again? Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. Jeez. What was that? What was that? Two women on a small boat. Memory from an expedition. God, why do the doors have... What the... Was that... Freaking... Ah! Ooh, light switch, right? Good. Ah. Newspaper. never read newspaper in real life. I'm not gonna start in a game. This portrait of a woman had been cut with a knife. That doesn't look like a spooky door at all. Diary. Of all the bars I visited, Smoke and Mirrors appears to have been especially tailored for me. Okay, this is all about... Found a corner which I can watch their comings and goings until I am carried to the abyss by my own whiskey. Every time I am caught again by the band, such good musicians, their music is like a tear that time stretches. A tear that time stretches. A slow jazz, steady and reserved, it is the music of their time, the music of those who fell on the wayside. Someone told me about a singer who just got hired. Well, I don't think the band needs that, but we'll see. Okay. Did the light go out? Spring came, blah blah blah. Then he shrugged and went to play the piano. There was too much of his father in this child. Is this blood on the ground? Oh, that's a different room. Shoot.
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real? Delusion or not, I tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
Menu for dinner seemed to be a good 20 years late.
Locked. Of course. And no way to know what was waiting behind it.
If the match was a nuisance, I could put it out by pressing B repeatedly. Why would it be a nuisance? Can't see anything. Fire could be an ally, but I need to find some wood. Here's some wood. Log, a good start if I wanted to start a fire. I need more wood to get a fire really roaring. Really? More wood than that? Ugh. Matches. Oh, light. Like broken and dangerous. Great. Door is blocked from the other side. That's good. Locked is one thing, blocked is completely more creepy thing. The city is so close, I guess it's time to leave. They have electricity and light. The house is empty, filled on echoes. I don't want to hear anymore. I miss Father so much. I still see him praying by my side. I see him put his hands on the piano keys, humming as if he was playing music. I think about leaving, but then I wonder, what would that change anyway? Night is everywhere. She would find me, first I have to make my big plan come true and learn how to live again. I listened to Jack Hilton's Wonderful You and I realized I've never had anyone to play with. This is what I need, some company, a companion. Okay. Heart attack. Shoot, man. It's really loud. Solitary Sun's poetry, the last thing I had in mind. Oh, frick. Come on! Ah! Landscape frozen in time, quite like the faces around it. What's that sound? It sounds like a bunch of flies. A bunch of flies are not good. I don't see anything that flies would want. Maybe just the food. Oh yeah. Plate was abandoned to the flies. Okay, that's fine. Menu for dinner. Okay. So we can't. Need to get out of this. Come on. God. Matches are becoming less dependable. That's real great. Gramophone could only play.
I decided to accept her presence. After all, from all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Okay, maybe she's good. That's a good theory. I remember the smell of cold tobacco fresh enough to fill the room. Okay, I need sheet music is taken away from the glass. Where was that door? Sure, I'm using a lot of matches. This looks like something. Spray in blooming flowers. I'm busy trying to give a suitable appearance. William will not like it. He doesn't understand what it meant to be Boston. For him in New England Protestant elite. I ended with these words, "We are the past and the future of this city, William." He shrugged and went to play the piano. There was too much of his father. What? I already read that? Ah, this door. Oh, great. It is open. Just what I wanted. What is this? Where am I? The beginning? God. The light's gonna go out soon. We could hang a picture of a headless woman on the wall. Oh, good. A woman as noble as cold. A high heel shoe. Maybe it's the owner. Maybe the owner is still around here. shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would still be too noble. It's a filth that strives in the darkness like flies on manure. As long as I am alive, they will never go away. That's unsettling. Urge Diary excerpt 19. And this is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the coal and the cod, where the Lowells talk only to Culbits and the Culbits talk only to God. The Boston Toast by John. Some of these things. Oh, hey. Hello. Game over. What if you only see her when the match is lit? So maybe. Wait, what's happening? Shit. Ah. He gets too freaked out in the dark. Ugh.